Hi everyone, this is Dr. Warren, and I want to take you through a great little lesson developed in Zunal.com. This lesson is called Exploring the Digestive System, and it was developed by Amy Desiderio. Notice in her welcome that she starts out with a really great little image, a graphic that snags the learner and says, "Hey, this looks like a fun lesson. I think I want to do this lesson." In here she says the grade level's 9 to 12 and it's a science class. She doesn't really talk about the students or the target audience very much, and in the EDU 649 lesson we would like you to describe your target audience just a little bit more. Okay, in the introduction she goes right into it and says and talks a little bit. She kind of is leading the student into thinking about a hamburger. There's a right and wrong way to eat a hamburger, and talking about the history of the hamburger. And she says no matter how the hamburger enters the digestive system, once it's there, it's going to be digested in a variety of ways so the nutrients are available for the cell's needs. So we're going to follow the route of a hamburger. So here we go. Now we move on to the next link over here, and usually students start when you arrange your links. You want to start with the first things first at the top, then the next step should be right underneath of that, and so forth. So lead your students through the process of your lesson. She talks about the task, and she calls it task. You can call it something else if you want. This is, in a way, to me, this is also an introduction. She says you're going to take on the persona of a hamburger and you're going to follow the trip from beginning to end. So, in a sense, she wants you to journey through the digestive system as a hamburger. And she says once you learn about it, then you're going to make a presentation about your trip. And the journey can be told as a story or comic book, memoir, travelogue, postcards sent home, Facebook, a newspaper article. So there's a lot of different ways the students can present their learning. This is very learner-centered. It's very creative, and it looks like a lot of fun. All right, now we go into the actual lesson, which she calls the process. Okay, so she has it broken out in phases and she has it broken out in steps. So there's A, B, and so forth. So she starts them out by talking about the nutrients involved in a healthy diet. And again, this sounds kind of like a learning outcome. Students will be able to describe the nutrients involved in a healthy diet. And she has some links here, some fun links. And then she talks about the travel stops. So, in a sense, the travel stops are actually the parts of the body, parts of the digestive system. So, the mouth, esophagus. So, learners will be able to talk about the roles that each of the organs, the digestive organs, play in digesting food. And then she provides some more links, and these links are really great. So, she's got one link to National Geographic, and it's an interactivity. And she talks about the anatomy of the digestive system. She's got I need to click back here. Another fun link she has is a game. So organs of the digestive system. So she's making use of instructional technology to continue this fun, engaging lesson about learning about the different aspects of the digestive system. Okay, and then she's got some additional resources for students to learn more about it as they go through their trip, their journey, their travel through the digestive system as a hamburger. And then she's got a little link about ending the tour, and now phase two, once they've gone through this lesson, this great little lesson, now they're going to create a product of their choice. This goes back to the task, and in the task again, they're going to do a storybook, memoir, travelogue, so forth. Okay? Okay, so notice that in the lesson, how long do you think this lesson takes students to go through? Well, if they do it right and they go through the lesson, it probably will take them, I would say, a couple hours. And look at how much they're learning and how much fun it is. Okay? A couple hours, they're learning about the organs in the digestive system. Finally, in the evaluation, she has a rubric for grading the presentation, and they talk about the requirements all required elements of the nutrients are present. Digestive organs, all digestive organ information is there. And then she also has, notice, appearance and creativity. Project is attractive and creative. Okay? Now she's got a little conclusion which kind of wraps up her lesson. And that's pretty much it for this lesson. So I hope you got some ideas out of this. Again, lessons can be fun and engaging, and they don't have to be complicated. You can have a simple learning objective or two, and then just teach the lesson. Thank you very much. I hope that was helpful.